Hello, and welcome to this week's Profit Maximizing Moment. This show is dedicated to helping business owners dramatically improve their bottom line with our weekly profit maximizing tips that you can use now. I'm your host and coach, Wayne Belisle. I'm also the founder of a local CPA firm that works with business owners to help them make more money and keep more of it from the IRS. I do this with our profit coaching programs and with our tax planning system, which has saved my clients over $7 million over the last 5 years, all legally. I love my clients. Well, like I say every week, don't wish to share a jail cell with them. Today's video, we're going to talk about truth versus myth. Myth versus truth, whichever way you like it. What successful business choose? The thing we're going to discuss. Wow, I was talking earlier today, is whether successful business owners are born entrepreneurs. All right, we're going to talk about that. But first, support for today's show comes from Profit Maximizing Publisher, which, let me get my book in here. There we go. They can share a screen with me, which published my book, The 90-Day Profit Reset, which shows you how to gain your independence from reduced cash flow, shrinking margins, and evaporating customer base. In this book, you will find chapter after chapter, idea after idea, about how you can turn around your business, reset your profits from red to black in 90 days or fewer. Even entrepreneurs who are making money will benefit from my book by learning how to make even more money. It's really kind of crazy. We are literally a couple weeks after tax season, and I'm still picking up pieces. That's the life of a public CPA. Answering questions, getting things done. By June, we kind of catch up. It's pretty much there. For those of you who are watching this on a replay, thank you very much. I know just about everybody watches it on a replay. I seldom have more than one or two here, but I do hear from people who have watched it on replay. So this week, let's talk about it. Are successful business owners born entrepreneurs? And that's a myth. The myth that most people believe is that the very successful business owners are born with some great talent and skill that allows them to prosper. Why is this a problem? Why is believing this myth a problem? Well, believing that you are born with entrepreneurial skills allows the business owners, think about this, gives the business owner an excuse for their failures or for their weaknesses, more accurately, probably. Quote, I'm not successful in business because I'm just not a born salesperson. I've used that one. I used that one for a long time. I don't have the knack to be a good employee manager. I've used that one too at one time. I'm not good at writing. Use that one too. And I'm not good at fill in the blank with 100 other ones, of which I've used a good number of them over the years. All right. The truth, successful business owners learn the hard way. Successful business owners have learned the basic skills required to be successful. All right. It really comes down to, and I cover a lot of the skills that you need, because what it really comes down to at the end of the day, what separates those business owners that are very successful from those that aren't comes down to really a few things. One, they have learned what is required to be good at business. They have learned the business skills. I've worked with thousands, truthfully, over I think this is our 30th year as in a public accounting firm. Started in 1992. I started working in CPA firms a long time ago while I was a sophomore in college in 1975. So from 1975 to now, all right, I've worked with small business owners. And I can tell you truthfully, I've met maybe two that were genius at making money. Most have to learn it the hard way. They started off small. They made mistakes. They learned the business of being a good business person. All right. There's a book out there that I recommend to people. It's a classic. It's called The Myth Revisited by Michael Gerber, Gerber. And he states this point as follows, quote, contrary to popular belief, my experience has shown me that people who are exceptionally good at business aren't so because of what they know, but because of the insatiable need to know more. That's true. I'm still learning things. I'm constantly reading. So are most of mine. Continuing the quote, the problem with most failing businesses I've encountered, hold on a second. Thank God. Let me try again. The problem with most successful businesses I've encountered is not that their owners don't know enough about finance, marketing, management, and operations. They don't, but those things are easy enough to learn. But that the problem is that they spend their time and energy defending what they think they know. The greatest business people I've met are determined to get it right no matter what the cost. So what's the lesson learned? Really successful business owners are made. They are not born. They are made. They make themselves. They learn lessons. They experiment. They try. They have taken the time and put in the effort to become good at all the essential skills that come from growing a successful business. And one of the skills that I've learned is to depend on other people. I mean, I really started to take off when I hired a coach. Sometimes I can't, it's hard for me to actually sit down and point to what they did. Though, give it a little thought, I can easily come up with some things that they help me with. But, when I'm paying the bill every month, I'm like, did I get my money's worth out of this? But then I go back and look. When I started hiring them and where I am now, pretty much doubled, all right, in a very short amount of time. So, that I'm kind of dropping a seed here, honestly. But we are going to be pulling and doing the 90-day profit reset coaching course, starting in August, followed out with our breakthrough course. In other words, what separates those businesses that are just getting by from those that are really kicking butt. All right. For now, what would I do? Well, even if you're just watching this later, rewatch the video. Think about your weaknesses and where your strengths are. But mainly, what can you improve? And we're going to go into that in more detail. And that's really what all these videos are about, giving you the ideas of things that you need to look. Look at the last 3 videos I did, which were mistakes that business owners make. And you're going to see a lot of areas that I bet you can improve. All right. So rewatch this video. Go to my book. The book basically is designed to be once a year, and every year, not just once and read it and put it away, but every year sit down and see what we can do to improve our business to make more money. Hey, thank you so much for listening, whether it's live or after the fact. I'll see you next week with another profit maximizing tip, and let's keep working to make this our most profitable year ever. Thank you very much. And let's see if we can